Hey everybody, Rebecca here for the November 2022 budget review. If you're new here, welcome. I'm on YouTube showing my journey to reach financial independence and retire early. And if you'd like to follow that journey, I'd love to have you subscribe down below. With that said, let's just jump straight into my November budget. We are looking at my November 2022 budget. This is a free download. If you are interested in having this Google Sheets budget for yourself, you can check the first link down in the description box below. Starting at the top as usual with my net income for the month, y'all can see I did not have very much carryover from October. This is because I sent my mom $5,000 of the $15,000 that I owe her. Paychecks are blacked out for privacy. I did get my credit card rewards from Fidelity, the 2% that automatically goes back into my Fidelity account. And I did get a YouTube paycheck this month. So I earned about $75 in the previous 2 months. So I got a payout this month. You have to have at least $100 before you get that payout. And I got $147.36. Yay for that. But y'all can see overall, I thought my paychecks were going to be a little bit bigger than what they actually were. It's so hard to judge for me anymore what my paychecks are going to be because I have been doing a lot of overtime, but the overtime is kind of drying up now. And honestly, I don't know what a normal paycheck looks like for me without any overtime on it, just working my regular hours. That is how much overtime I've been getting. So when I set up the December budget, I wasn't 100% sure what my paychecks were even going to be, just because I have not had a single month in a long time where I haven't picked up at least one extra shift per paycheck. So yeah, I overestimated what my paychecks were going to be this month. Y'all can see I had planned on bringing in about $5,550 and I brought in $5,250. My bills and spending section here is long, which is never a good thing. All right, house payment as usual, $735. My utilities came under, which was nice, $101.84. I had budgeted $125. Food and household. I ended up going over in this category, which I thought I would, but honestly, you guys, I am counting this 100% as a win. If you've been with me on the channel for a while, then you know I went a couple months without a working refrigerator and I lost a bunch of food that was in the freezer portion of the fridge. So some of this is restocking some of that frozen meat that I had lost, and so to only go over by $27, I'm happy about that. That is definitely a win. This special beer run thing is something that I budgeted for separately, only because this is not something that I'm going to be doing every month, obviously. But a very hard to find flavor of hard kombucha that I like. I actually found a place to buy it in Charlotte, but it was a little bit of a drive. So I took all 6 cases that they had, six packs, and I spent about $110 on that. Internet, $55.21 as usual. Gas for my car, this came in way under budget this month. I did not have a lot of overtime in the month of November, and I had budgeted $150, but really I only had to get gas just a handful of times this month, so I came in at $76.23. That's about half of what I had budgeted for, so no complaints there. And y'all can see this sad line item. Yeah, there's been spending this month, which we're getting to, but ultimately I did not have a whole lot of money to send to my mom this month. I had budgeted originally $2,700, but I sent her $250. The biggest reason for this is that I have decided to get married soon, so there's a lot of wedding expenses in this budget, as we will see. Bjorn vet, this was also kind of a bigger expense. He had his last kitten visit and neuter. That was $489, although it did come in a little bit under than what I expected. Next after that, these were all of the documents that I had to send in to Sweden in order to get the marriage license approved through Sweden, which we did get approved for that this week, and I did not have to send any additional documentation or anything, so that's great. We are clear to go there. Flight, this is my ticket to Sweden, I spent $610.77 there. Y'all can see these expenses really just added up as the month went on. This flight for my mom, while I am in Sweden, she is going to be staying here and pet sitting for me, watching the house, taking care of it while I'm gone. And she was actually going to be visiting my brother before she comes and stays with me. And originally she had planned to fly back home after visiting my brother, but then I needed her for the Sweden trip, so she had to change her flight, and I paid for her to do that. So that was $370 to her, which is still a lot cheaper than what it would have been if I'd have had to board Rollo and Bjorn, my cat, somewhere while I was gone to Sweden. So yeah, very much worth it there, but another kind of larger expense. Dress. This was the wedding dress that I had found that was a super good deal for $38.43, and it did come in the mail. It was cute, but y'all, I was so disappointed. It was this much too small, and I was so sad about it. It was a nice, like, I think they call it an A-line or empire waist when it fits really high around you, and it just would not get around my rib cage. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I have like very prominent ribs and it was that much too small to fit around my rib cage, and they did not have another size up in stock, but I knew it was going to be kind of close whether or not it would fit, just judging by the measurements and the size chart they had online. But I had a backup dress in mind if this one did not fit. So I ended up returning the $38 dress, and I should get a refund on my credit card for that. I'm thinking probably in December, but I went ahead and ordered the other dress that I had in mind. I'm pretty sure this one is gonna fit okay, and it's still a great deal for a wedding dress. It's $90.65. That was tax and shipping and all, so I'm not mad about that. And haven't gotten that one in yet, but I'll definitely try it on too whenever it comes in. And I do suspect that this one is going to be just a little bit better quality than the super cheap dress, but yeah, I think it'll fit. Fingers crossed that it will. The next line item, another big expense here. So the dresses are good deals, and they are long sleeve. They look very pretty, but they do not look very warm. And fact of the matter is, I'm getting married in Sweden during the winter, so I needed several things in order to layer up and stay warm for the wedding dress. And this $519.64 was several underneath layers and some over-the-top things that I can wear with the dress, and they're just necessary for me to stay warm during the ceremony and for some pictures afterwards. So yeah, I spent $519.64 on various things. I got a vest, I got some arm warmers, I got 2 layers of leggings underneath, warm socks, new winter boots. Yes, the dress is long enough, I am hoping, to hide my winter boots, but I needed several things in order to not freeze to death during the ceremony. So it is what it is. Grand total for wedding attire here really comes out to what, you know, most people would spend on a reasonable wedding dress for a normal wedding around here, I would say. So yeah, a little over $600 there. But all of these things that I have bought to wear with my dress are things that I can wear outside of the wedding. So this is not just going to be like a one-time wear and then I never use it again kind of deal. So that's good. Next line item after that was Amazon. I did not buy anything else on Amazon after the mid-month budget update that I put up, so this was all the same stuff. The coffee I bought, window blackout vinyl things that I needed, and some vacuum food containers to do my meal prep every week. And y'all remember come next month that I only spent $108 on Amazon this month because next month is going to be pretty pricey. I am due for another vitamin haul off of Amazon. I have to take a lot of supplements due to a weight loss surgery I had years ago. That is not anything new, but I am due for another big order. I expect I'll probably spend like 150-ish on vitamins, but also I am looking at some Black Friday deals for a few things, but the largest expense of that is going to be an elliptical to use here at home. I have found some good deals on an elliptical that I had my eye on, mainly because it's brand name, it's a Schwinn, and it's also a compact machine, which for this house here, space is still at a premium for me. And yeah, the one I'm looking at is about $550. I think I'm going to get it. Yes, I do need to pay my mom back, but I do want to take advantage of the deal while it exists for Black Friday. Y'all, gym equipment has just gotten super expensive. And yes, I could get a gym membership, but I talked about this a little bit with the channel members in my Health is Wealth update, but if I am really truly being honest with myself, the only time I have ever had a consistent normal workout routine that I stuck to for any length of time was back when I had gym equipment at home. Now, I don't need much here. I don't have the space for it, but I would at least like an elliptical, and then I can start using my yoga mat more. You know, just a few dumbbells for some weight training, and I think that would be good enough for me here at home. But yeah, it's still $550, which ellipticals do get a lot more expensive than that, but I think I'm probably gonna buy it. So that's gonna be a larger expense for December. Sorry, Mom. Next after that is Shutterfly. I talked about it in the mid-month budget update, but I did decide to make my own vision board for the first time ever, and those were some pictures I had printed out for free, but you do have to pay for shipping whenever you use Shutterfly. So that was $18.69 there. Another small expense this month was more stamps while I was at the post office, and a car wash for $8, no biggie there. And then lastly, this salon. This is my electrolysis visits, and I did have one last visit at the very end of November, and I thought about just throwing that visit onto the December budget, but I hadn't paid my credit card off yet, so I was just like, I'll go ahead and put it on the November budget. So yeah, I had one extra $80 electrolysis visit on the November budget, but that means there'll be one less $80 electrolysis visit for the December budget. It works out. Next is the debt section here, and this is my only non-mortgage debt that I have left besides paying my mom back. But I did not decide to throw another $30 at my car payment just to get it under the $26,000 mark. I had paid $585 hoping that it would push me under this $26,000 level. It didn't. I'm still about $27 over that $26,000 level, and I thought about throwing $30 more at it after I had uploaded my mid-month budget update. I ultimately decided not to do that, mainly because I did not have $30 left at the end of the month, which y'all can see down here at the bottom, but it's no big deal. We will get under that $26,000 level in December. The last section here is the investing and fire tracking portion of my budget. This section of the budget is just for channel members at the Fire Fam level. Sorry y'all, but I do not share my numbers publicly anymore due to all of the scammers on YouTube that YouTube seems to be doing nothing about. But I will still share with y'all my savings rate for the month, which was not horrible despite all of the spending that I did do. I came in at 26.56%. Nice. And my am I financially independent yet number here, this is my percentage progress towards my FIRE number, and I am at 16.41% of the way to my FIRE number. This number out to the side here is the amount of money that has gone into my portfolio so far this year. So this is amazing here. I would love for this number to be above 50,000 before the end of the year, but that would be a lot of investing to do in December, and I just do not have room in the budget for that. So if I really wanted to make a challenge for myself next year, I could try to invest $50,000 next year, but since most of this money that was invested did not come from my job this year, most of this money came from me selling my old house back in February. So yeah, I don't think I'll set a 50,000 investing challenge for myself next year, only because I'm not going to have any big life events like that as far as I know. But still, this $45,000 in 1 year is amazing. I am super happy about that. So y'all can see, yes, I've only got $24.51 left. That will roll over into December, but that's okay. The important thing is that this is not a negative number and the budget balanced. So we'll take a win where we can get one, right? All right, everybody, if you made it all the way to the end of this November budget review, then thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. Let me know how November shaped up for you guys down in the comment section below. And if any of you were also tempted by any Black Friday deals, I would love to hear it down in the comment section below. I had no intention of taking advantage of Black Friday, but I started looking just to see if there were any good deals out there, and that is always a mistake. So yeah, I got suckered into one Black Friday deal for an elliptical, but it's going to be worth it. Yes, it's $550, but gym memberships around here are $45 a month. I don't have a Planet Fitness around here, which is, you know, the budget gym membership place. And so with that in mind, then the elliptical is going to pay for itself in a year's time, and it's just going to be a lot more convenient to have the gym equipment here at home. I struggle sometimes with making myself get ready to go out, to go to the gym. So if I can make it as easy on myself as possible, then hopefully I can get back to a normal exercise routine come 2023. But yeah, if you got suckered into any Black Friday deals too, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.